Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so you guys ready? Let's do this. So in this lecture, what I want to do is I want to start off our server. Let's include some of the modules and let's start it up. Let's set it up. So let's create one of these guys here. I'm going to call this is going to be an app.js file like this, JavaScript file. And let's start it up real quick. Let's call it, let's first say the first thing that we want is our express. Okay. Once we have express here, everything else should be, oh, not yet, not yet. We don't do it like that. We require express, and then we create the app like this. And then the next thing is Mongoose. And that would be the require Mongoose. There we go. Simple as that. All right. So the first thing that we want to do is, of course, listen, right? And we're just going to pass a static port here because we're not taking this online, are we? Not right now. We're going to take our projects later on online. If we were to take our projects, then we would do the process.env or environment port, but we're not going to do that. So we're just going to pass a static port, and we just want to return something back. And I'm going to go to Webstone real quick. I'm going to edit my languages, make sure that I have support for MScript 6. And I just want to know that I'm listening to something here, that we are listening on that port. Okay. Listening on port. Everything's just static. It's just very basic stuff. I'm not really doing anything out of this world yet. Nullmon app, enter. And now it says listening on port 4141. I mean 4111. Okay. So now that we have our app, we're listening to this port. Let's connect our database, and we don't even have a database yet, but let's create this wannabe database, right? So let's use Mongoose to connect to it, and then we want to be in the MongoDB protocol, then localhost, and then the name of the database we want to use. Guys, sometimes the localhost might not work on some systems. The Windows operating system sometimes can be a little bad with us. So you do 127, you do this 127.0.0.1, and that will get you up and running. Okay. And then here we don't have to do the open or close or anything like that. We can just do something really simple and say console.log connected. I'm just trying to do this the simple way as possible. Okay. And now enter, and as you can see here, it says connected. Now it's telling us that that we need to make sure that this Mongo client is that we can use this. I for a fact know that the other parameter that we can pass here is to make is an object. All right, we can say use Mongo client true here, and now we don't have this issue. Oops. Make sure that we put a comma there. There we go. It's connected now. The issue with this is simple. Okay, Mongoose has deprecated this functionality here, open. Okay, and that's not available now. So we have to work around that issue with use Mongo client true. So that way we just use the basic connection. Okay, simple as that. And if I didn't explain to you that before, now I'm explaining it to you now. So that's just a little workaround here. So that way you get rid of this warning sign here. That's all. Okay. So once we have a database connected, we're good to go. There is nothing else that we need. Now we need to go to the next lectures and see how we can make this queries to register a user, to log in a user, and at the same time do a couple other things that are necessary to log in. Okay, see you in the next lecture, guys.